Look at that. Alright, 1 second. Where's the bowl? There it is. Alright, so where are we? Lost in Centolella. Good morning, Facebook. 9:08. Here's the play-by-play. It's Saturday. Go figure. Look at that. I did that just by leaning into the light. The camera. Adjust the light behind me. But look what I got. I got changes all over the apartment. This is backward lens. If I do it the right way, I'll just turn the lens on. Here. Anyway, I know what I wanted to say. I'm pausing. I'm a guy on the run. I've been moving around pretty good. Quietly. So, you know. The lighting's changing because I moved lamps in different daylight and everything for the reflection to not be so. You see, I'm learning about. I can say this out loud. It comes in mind on cinematography and photos. I'm learning that backlight has a big bearing on 3D effect and depth perception. Backlight. You can't have too much of a brightness where it don't belong. And I'm learning how to do that with the whole house now, and everything, all the time. I'm sitting down. This is the shelving. I got it off the wall, so I'm sitting with the back to the wall with the books next to me now. I'll be doing my books now. Let me see if I can talk. I can sit in here. I don't have to sit in the kitchen. Look at it. I learned how to make another space out of the whole house. Wow, it's incredible. But it's very clean. Everything's clean at the moment that I'm aware of, except the drums. I got to really do the maintenance to the drums. I haven't done it yet. But I got around to aiming my subwoofers the correct way to my ears from overnight last night running around. Heights and angles seem to be best served right here. All this points of reference to listen in the room for reflect and direct reflect is very neat. I got to know where the EQ is going to make the difference if I do anything to make it, for recording in the headphones. But the speakers are something else. They're fun. It's fun to use the old gear too. So, I'm sitting back. My picture might fall over my head because I took it off the wall once already and put it back up to change the area. But let's see what happens. I got the cat on the back porch. The gray cat came to the door from last night. I didn't bring it in until just minutes ago. The gray cat came back. It's on the back porch with food, a cat litter box, clean mopped back porch. It's going on everybody else's back porch because it goes through the rails. I'm holding it until I can get my gumption. The animal control does not open until 10 a.m. So I have to wait from the time I caught the cat recently. It won't leave my door. It's got big diluted eyes now. It looks like it's been basically, I don't know what's going on. It's definitely upset, that it's not allowed in the house. I'm not bringing it in the house because it's all filthy. And it needs to go to the animal control to get verified that it's a safe cat because it's supposed to be spayed. And it might have the windows are open. Might have the chip in it for an owner to be notified. I'm trying to stay objective regarding my emotions, regarding my relationship with any animal. because of the recognition that that's what it is. And it's not my cat. It's the guy downstairs that's attracting strays with food and dishes, and he's got two cats in the house, and he's trying to be Mr. Neighborhood cat guy downstairs, and he's attracting cats, and these two cats have been showing up for the past summer, from about a summer ago, about a year, old, unneutered. It bit me, it scratched me. I'm not letting it back in the house. It's filthy and violent, actually. It doesn't let you tell it what to do if it's not affectionate. It's affectionate. Chester. He calls it Chester downstairs. But I got scratched a bit and know that I reported it at the VA. They wanted to rabies shot me. I said, that's stupid. They said, well, when you get rabies symptoms, come back. For now, we'll just give you antibiotics, which I still got to take this morning. I didn't take my cholesterol and my antibiotic and my daily vitamin, three pills the VA gives me. Mr. Honesty. All right, anyways, so I got my room. I'm sitting here. Everything's going to be good. I got to eat. I'm about ready to kind of expire before my time, which is no joke. It feels terrible, like my stomach is connected to the stab in my chest while my jaw is throbbing and waiting to attack through my ear. It's really sensitive. My left nervous side is a nerve damage problem with my rotten mouth going to a heart attack with sitting on my genitalia while I'm pretending I'm flaccid. I'm pretending to stay flaccid. Is this domestic? Is this a domesticated animal for you guys to be considered to be safe to know me on the internet yet? I don't want to be a eunuch. I don't want to be a eunuch for you, baby. I got to do a vitamin and I got to do a protein shake immediately. Anyway, that's the way it went. I have a lot of things to say. The room looks a lot better than my head. There you go. Oh, it's wonderful. There's a horologium from the Russian Orthodox monastery that was handed to me from clerics that thought I should be in possession of the 8 monastic hours and divine liturgy of the Holy Orthodox Church, with the feeling that I live here at the moment. And the ghost that told me to say that was brought to you by the letter of the law of God, Moses, and man. When you talk about the love of mankind, you must talk about the God of Jehovah, love Yahweh, Jah. You must know the Father love. Dad! You can say Dad any way you want. He's never going to be your mom. And Mom, upside down, is wow. There's a correlation. Now, I got to remembering something that cued me into that, to say that, right? With the picture behind my head. But there is something that comes to grip with the... one of the videos I shared yesterday was WW Jimmy Do. D. WW Jimmy D. What would Jimmy do? When the power of love overcomes the love for power, there will be peace in the world. Jimi Hendrix. What I want to say is there's a scene in that video. I'll pull it up if I ever get to the remembering to do this in my life ever again when I click the camera off. Where they showed us the pentagram. The 5-pointed star with the circle, the pentagram. Like Larry Talbot had the pentagram after Bella had the pentagram. The pentagram. And it said something, if I don't have it in memory because I don't have the picture in front of me, it said something like the elements the points represent. And if you upside down it, like a double, the fire and the water overcomes the spirit. And I thought to myself, what that looks like to me was an upside down pentagram is a human being with their asshole in the air. And your point of contact is off because you're upside down and you can't, you're extinguishing your spirit. I'll show the pentagram diagram I'm talking about that was in that video. That surprised me because it was a picture of Jimi Hendrix I included in that video that followed that. And let me, when I was hallucinating here watching it Stone Immaculate yesterday, when I shared the original content with other people's property, images, and likenesses without their consent or any distribution of recognition for copyright. I made no monetary gains for my efforts. TM. Austin Centolella, Facebook, YouTube, Daily Motion, all the other websites I'm on for music, original content shared. TM, TM. Wink, wink. We could make a difference if only we knew we were there. I gave everybody a chance. I wanted to say some shit. I don't remember what I was going to care about saying for it, but I did notice I didn't want to be upset and just include the daily status update. I am a violent son of a bitch with the fit that I got to lose my son under the conditional terms. It brought me down. I'm like a little boy in my house waiting for shit to fucking go wrong, but at the same time, I'm having a good time doing it. If I can make it through the afternoon as hungry and fatigued and depleted and exhausted and kind of challenged that I can't even hold my facial muscles correctly, actually, they're kind of falling off me right now. It's involuntary the way my body's reacting to me right now. For a few days, it's been challenging, and I've been telling myself it'll pass. Why don't I shave? It'll be fine again, and it won't. So I said, okay, maybe you should need to go to the ER. You got headaches, you got all this problem, and everything. What are they going to give you? You know, I was just at the ER, and I started to kind of ramble into I might want to say something more than I'm talking about cat scratches for being seen for cat scratches, cat bites. But that would be stupid. I don't want to talk about my ass ache at my age anymore. If I pass away, I don't want to pass away, believe me. I don't want to be dramatic. But if I passed away for any length of time from this point on, through my nose, using my legs off the toilet, in the house or out of the house, eating potato chips again, making me fucking constipated or otherwise think I'm eating, I'm sitting here still waiting for the fucking recognition that somebody might have understood a word I said, cared about it enough to send some kind of support. Basically, I'm not begging. I'm asking you to notice me before I die. You know, it's been 30 years. You know, I've been hanging around on the internet since 2005, 2007. And then I realized only because Mr. Donald Trump became the president for the second time and he has a personal affection for his position. From the lobotomy and senility and outright refusal to access the United States under Joe Biden's presidency since Obama. I am not faulting Mr. Donald Trump the most because I believe in him as a man, a grandfather, and a father. I believe in Donald Trump enough as a human being to allow me to know the information that has been recently or finally restored to my senses and correct memory retention to indicate any kind of sense of polar clarity for my ability to recognize right from wrong after I've been brainwashed and sold like a slave for the last 30 years, I feel, trying to buy everybody's bullshit when they started bringing in new friggin' dollar stores and telling me that's the only job you're going to get. You know, you're not going to get a job. You know, I couldn't get a job no matter what anybody gave me. I can't get a job. And I try to make sense of why I was told there's grant programs and all this shit for everything under the sun, but a disabled father of one, a veteran returning from a returning adult student to college, succeeded with an associate degree, almost got my bachelor, should have it. I'm a year shy from my bachelor, 30 credits shy from my bachelor degree, and I could have been a teacher. But instead, the world took my kid and I for a ride that we can't come back from the year 2011. I would think it was that we started seeing some serious trouble was overnight for me. As soon as Obama and Common Core thought they could pull my kid from my attention, they did it. And I went to court 12 years before they did that to keep my custody, to prove and establish validity as sole custodial guardian of my only child known to me, that I went around the clock, committed myself from a religious vocational understudy, living capacity, and went after my kid. And you haven't broke my balls enough, so I'm going to keep showing up until I'm dead and talk like a fucking zoo animal. I want you to know that. I'm not a religious person. I'm your worst fucking nightmare because I want something to happen before my kid dies or gets worse any fucking by the hour. For the last 10 years, I've been counting through my nose and using my legs and telling myself, one of these motherfuckers, I didn't even know that he showed up and killed him. I've been seriously thinking since I've been in my conversation with myself for a long time, 3 years in this apartment since I've been in the rescue mission. And one of the things I think about, besides needing to get laid and eat and shit and go back to bed and lock my front door every minute that I feel like I got a choice to make the door lock or not lock, I'm locking that fucking door because it's there. You can't piss in my toilet against my decision that you're allowed to go in my fucking domain anymore. I'll kill you. I'll fucking rip your goddamn face off. If you put me in a rescue mission again and you give me these cocksucking hepatitis C, fucking COVID, AIDS, fucking veterans that are doing Molly, fentanyl, and everything else on the goddamn stairs, and you telling me I'm going to take the shit you did to me and my son, I'm going to murder you and goddamn go to jail. I'm going to kill you and your fucking nigger, heroin, Molly, machete, motherfucking hole in the fence, fake goddamn cop show, motherfucking town before I die. I promise you, I'm a motherfucking worse than the goddamn motherfucking enemy that we know is the goddamn walking around. I'm a fucking old fucking bastard who wants to die well. I'm looking for the right way to go. I didn't give up my fucking rank. You stole my fucking kid and stole my fucking heart, and now I'm gonna fucking promise you, I never gave you a goddamn thing other than the truth that I fucking told you as I fucking found you. To include my dying fucking parents. Be advised, if we find my kid with needle marks, prostitution, and you charge my kid for a goddamn problem like you've been doing for the last 10 years instead of telling me, we have your kid, he's safe, we're bringing him into a goddamn medical facility, he has to have a forced mandatory, try to go to your treatment before you put him away. But you didn't do that. No, you like raping and fucking using my family as the goddamn Ron DeSantis prostitute of Florida for the children that were queer. Selena Patterson, Jacksonville, Florida, Farrah and Farrah, Morgan and Morgan. I'm murderous. You want to write a report about Austin Emile Centolella and his son Tyler Centolella? I took over your goddamn fucking YouTube, filthy fucking videos around the goddamn country and Australia, among others, and I want your faces, the fucking billionaires that you are, to know what I think of the filthy fucking Florida. How you stole everybody's fucking lives all these decades pretending you were the English and the French and everybody else but a person from New York that can call you fucking trying to get his kid off the street. From fucking upstate New York to Jacksonville to be laughed at while he's fucking being jeopardized. And you take me credibly or otherwise and know this for the last fuck Facebook face you. Face this fucking music. Ron DeSantis, I have been politely fucking out the goddamn window for you. And you know what, bro? My ass is not going to be chapped anymore sticking it out the goddamn window any further than it has to come back in the building. It comes back to my heart, to your heart, to my father who's in Massachusetts who would kick your fucking father's ass. Do you know that? My fucking dad from Vietnam would kick your goddamn teeth in, fucking Ronnie. And he would kick your fucking family's teeth in. And anybody that's in that fucking chair watching in Congress or the goddamn court.